Welcome to all peace lovers and peace followers to the 2021 Thousand Lights for Peace and Walk for Peace program. I hope you enjoyed the peaceful music. This is our second virtual program, and I hope you and loved ones are safe and doing well. Thousand Lights for Peace is a multicultural and international dance and music show. This year, we will be celebrating the 152nd birthday of Mahatma Gandhi. Like every year, we have a fun-filled program for you. My name is Rajan Chawla, and once again, I have the honor of being the MC for you and hope you will stay with us and our prestigious guests, performers, and winners of the competitions. This event brings to light, helps us focus, and reminds us of the importance of adhering to the nonviolence in mind, word, and action for all the challenges and conflicts we face in life. This is the 16th year of this event, where all communities gather together to echo the message of peace in their own creative way. I hope you've got yourself comfortable and with close ones around you are ready to enjoy the next hour and a half with me. Let us begin with the invocation. I would like to welcome Acharya Surya Nandaji of Arya Samaj Greater Houston. Acharya Surya Narayan Nandaji is an eminent scholar of Vedic and classical Sanskrit literature. He received a PhD in Sanskrit from Utkal University, Masters from Delhi University, and Sahityacharya from S. Jagannath Sanskrit University. With several publications in Sanskrit, Hindi, and English to his name, including a collection of short plays in Sanskrit. He is also a poet and brings together a rare combination of academic rigor and Vedic knowledge. Acharya Surya Narayan Nanda has been involved in Arya Samaj activities in India and abroad for over 29 years.
Om Abhayam Mitradabhayam Amitradabhayam Jnatadabhayam Parokshat Abhayam Naktam Abhayam Divanaha Sarva Aksha Mama Mitram Bhavantu. This mantra is from Atharva Veda, and it says, may there be no fear from a friend, no fear from a foe, no fear from one known to us, and no fear from the unknown one. May there be no fear at night, no fear in the day for us. May all regions be friendly to me. Om Drate Dranghama Mitrasya Ma Chakshusha Sarvani Bhutani Samyukshantam Mitrasyaham Chakshusha Sarvani Bhutani Samyukshe Mitrasya Chakshusha Samyukshamahe. This mantra is from Yajur Veda, and it says, O Lord, make me firm in times of distress. May all the living beings see me with an amiable eye. May I see all the living beings with a friendly eye. Thus may we all see each other with a friendly eye. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you very much.
Namaste, my friends. You're invited to join us in prayer together. God of many names, we open our awareness to your infinite presence. We ask that you give blessings to each person participating today and to all beings on our planet. On this occasion of 1,000 Lights for Peace, we pray that many are inspired to use Gandhiji's principles to bring greater peace and expanded understanding to the world. We claim your guidance for ourselves and for the leaders of all countries. Let us now observe a few moments of gratitude for the legacy of Gandhiji and go within to the silence. God of many names, we trust that your divine love encircles all for whom we pray, and we are deeply grateful. And so it is. Amen.
The very first item of the evening is Vaishnav Janto, a bhajan and a spiritual song, near and dear to Mahatma Gandhi, by the enchanting voices of the children of Swar Sangam School of Music. It was prepared under the able guidance and direction by the school's director, Smriti Srivastav. Thank you, Swar Sangam School of Music, for that lovely rendition. The evening is off to a great start. The man who has spearheaded the Walk for Peace since its inception in 2006 is none other than Sesh Bala, a retired Shell executive. Please join me in welcoming Sesh Bala.
Greetings. This year, 2021, marks the 16th annual Mahatma Gandhi 5K Walk for Peace in Houston. Because of the continuing pandemic, this year again, we organized both an individual walk and a group walk. The individuals walked in their own neighborhoods at their own convenience and safety during the month of September. The photos and video recordings of their walk are included in this virtual report of the Peace Walk. The 5K group walk, scheduled on October 2nd, Gandhi Jayanti Day, took place after a formal floral presentation and tributes to Mahatma Gandhi by the Consul General of India, Mr. Aseem Mahajan, Mayor Sylvester Turner, and other invited dignitaries. This event was organized at the Hermann Park by the Office of the Consul General of India in collaboration with the Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston. It is a matter of pride that this event is also presented as a part of the global celebration of the Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav, the 2-year-long celebration of the 75th year of Indian independence that will conclude in August 2023. Thank you. Please enjoy the rest of the presentation.
Thank you, Saish Bala. One of the highlights of Thousand Lives for Peace has been the organization of Mahatma Gandhi Week of Contests for speech, creative writing, multimedia, and poster. Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston organized its second virtual speech contest due to restrictions imposed by COVID-19. The IT team put in a tremendous effort, and the contest was flawless and successful beyond anyone's imagination. Every year, it is an exhilarating experience to listen to these citizens of tomorrow share their thoughts with us. For 2021, the topic was My Thoughts on Global Warming for the age 10 and under group. Please join me in giving a Texas-sized welcome to this young speaker.
Do you remember the recent major disasters like landslides and floodings in North India and China, the earthquake in Mexico, the California wildfire, the life-threatening hurricane of New York? I bet by now you have picturized in your mind the historical snowstorm of Texas. Hello, my name is Kim Patel. I'm a 5th grader, and you might have known by now that I'm going to be discussing about what is global warming, why is it a hazard, and most importantly, how we can help prevent it. Global warming is a rapid increase on Earth's average surface temperature, mostly due to greenhouse gases released by humans when they burn fossil fuels. This problem has been observed over the past 1 or 2 centuries. This is a hazard because it causes many severe weather conditions. It worsens many types of disasters, like storms, droughts, heat waves, and floods. Scientists point to global warming as the global health threat of the 21st century. As humans, we have lots of problems, but we are not the only ones. As land and sea undergo rapid changes, the animals and habitats are doomed to disappear if they don't adapt quickly enough. The polar regions are the most vulnerable. The average temperatures in the Arctic are rising twice as fast, and the world's ice sheets are melting quickly. Now, the most important part of the discussion, how we can help prevent it. There are 2 ways. The first way is about the major projects that should be planned and executed. The second way are the simple solutions that you can do on a daily basis and spread the word. Some things you can do are reduce waste, use less plastic, or it should be banned. Don't waste energy, lights, and water. You can save fuel energy by carpooling, riding a bike, or walking. Compost waste and use recycled materials. You can use a kitchen towel to dry your hands. Basically change a little bit of your lifestyle. Now, I would like my next speech to be about the major projects that should be planned and executed. Like cleaning up waste from oceans, regrowing trees and forests, collecting rainwater, and using solar energy. Did you know you can make furniture out of Tetra Pak cartons? You can make paper and wall paint out of cowmanware. These are my perspectives. Please promise me from now on you'll implement some of these things into your daily lives and spread the word. Thank you, and I appreciate your time for listening. Thank you.
What a wonderful and inspiring speech. Did you know that the greatest fear one has is of public speaking? At such a young age, this winner has overcome that. If only we could get the whole world to think and feel what these kids are trying to make us believe and the message they're trying to spread, a message of peace and harmony. Please join me in giving one more round of applause to our winner. Our next performance comes from South America. Ambassadors International Ballet Folklorico, AIBF, is a non-profit dance organization that was founded in 1979 by its director, Mrs. Nelly M. Fraga. AIBF represents one of the few dance organizations that has an international dance curriculum consisting of dances from South America and other countries. The love, dedication, and commitment to preserve Hispanic and other cultures through dance and music is taught to the AIBF dancers beginning age 4 and up. The 2021-2022 dance season marks the 43rd anniversary that AIBF has been sharing its love for the Hispanic culture and for the cultures of many other nations to the young generations, community, and to all of the general public. Please join me in welcoming the Ambassadors International Ballet Folklorico.
De la mañana a las 2
next, please join me in giving a Texas-sized welcome to the guest of honor, Shri Aseem Mahajan, Consul General of India, Houston. He joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1998. Prior to assuming charge as Consul General of India in Houston in January 20, he was the Ambassador, DPR of India to the World Trade Organization, Geneva. In his earlier diplomatic assignments, he has served as a Deputy High Commissioner in Indian missions in Kuala Lumpur and Dhaka, and as the Consul General of India, Osaka, Japan. He has also served in Indian missions in Tokyo and Vientiane, Laos. He speaks Japanese, apart from English, Hindi, and some other Indian languages. He's married with a son and daughter.
Members of the Eternal Gandhi Museum and friends, good evening to all of you. It gives me great pleasure to join the 1000 Lights for Peace 2021 virtual celebrations of Mahatma Gandhi's 152nd birth anniversary being organized by the Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston. India is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to commemorate 75 years of progressive India, the glorious history of its people, rich cultural heritage and achievements. These celebrations will continue till 15th August 2023. As part of these celebrations, events and activities are being organized and planned to showcase the rich cultural diversity and heritage of India, events to highlight the immense opportunities in the US-India partnership in areas like trade, investment, education and knowledge partnership, and various community initiatives. Throughout his life, Mahatma Gandhi remained committed to the belief in non-violence even under oppressive conditions and in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Gandhiji led a life suffused by simplicity and marked by his acute sense of self-awareness, ridding himself of unnecessary possessions and turning simply to the basics and to value them. His ways show us the power of the immeasurable reserves of humility and compassion that exist within the human mind. His life is an inspiration for all of humanity. Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy, teachings, and thoughts are of great relevance in today's world. The power of peaceful means to seek justice, the effectiveness of non-violence in countering force, respect for diversity within societies, fighting social prejudices and promoting social reforms, conservation of nature, and probity in public life are enduring ideas that can help us to address many problems of the contemporary world. As we combat the current pandemic together, we are reminded of Gandhiji's message of service to humanity. He said, "I am endeavoring to see God through service of humanity, for I know that God is neither in heaven nor down below, but in everyone." Friends, we live in hope for a better world and we strive for peace through our actions. No one has better exemplified this than Gandhiji himself. And as we celebrate his life today, let us take the time to reflect and move ahead seeking this reality. I take this opportunity to wish all of you good health, prosperity, and success for your future endeavors. Thank you.
We are extremely fortunate to have Fort Bend County Judge K.P. George. Judge K.P. George assumed the office of Fort Bend County Judge on January 1st, 2019. Prior to serving as a county judge, Judge George was elected to serve on the Fort Bend Independent School District, where he served 2 terms. Judge K.P. George grew up in a small village in the southern Indian state of Kerala, and in 1993 immigrated to the United States and made what's called Fort Bend County as his home for more than 20 years. Please join me in welcoming our Fort Bend County Judge, K.P. George.
Hi, I am K.P. George, your Fort Bend County Judge. I just want to thank the Mahatma Gandhi Eternal Museum of Houston organizers to organize this great event, 1000 Light for Peace, a signature event. And especially when we are talking about Mahatma Gandhi's 152nd birthday, his teaching of peace and nonviolence is more relevant than ever. As he always said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. And I hold this very close to my heart. And I just wanted to wish everyone a happy Gandhi Jayanti. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. KP George, for your message.
All of those watching this program, email us, text us, Facebook, tweet, Instagram. Let the performers know that you are enjoying the show, you're appreciating them, and let the music flow. Last year, we had shared some information on the Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston and some preliminary dates. However, you must be wondering, where is it located? When will it open? And have a number of questions. Dr. Manish Wani has all the answers for you. Dr. Manish Wani is a trustee of the Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston since 2004 and is actively involved in bringing the Eternal Gandhi Museum to the city of Houston. By trade, he is a highly specialized head and neck surgeon who is also, don't hold me responsible if I mispronounce his specialty, called otolaryngologist in West Houston, and a partner with Texas ENT specialists. He graduated from Baylor College of Medicine in 1994 and has been residing in West Houston since 2001, after finishing his training in Memphis and Chicago. His true passion for Mahatma Gandhi and the principles he stands for originate from the readings of his autobiography, The Story of My Experiments with Truth. It is this book that has been life-changing for Manish, and it is this message of this book that he believes will influence the generations to come. Please welcome Dr. Manish Wani.
Namaste. Albert Einstein once said, "Generations to come will scarce believe that such a man as this one, ever in flesh and blood, walked upon this earth." It is with great pride and honor that I introduce and update you on the Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston, our tribute to Mahatma Gandhi. My name is Dr. Manish Wani. I am the chair of the museum's board of trustees. It has been said that vision without action is a dream. Action without vision is busy work. But vision with action can change the world. In our world, conflict is and will be omnipresent. Unfortunately, this conflict generally is handled with violence, and the result inevitably is an eye for an eye. This will eventually make the whole world blind. We must avoid this catastrophe at all costs, and we must cultivate the universal values of peace, truth, nonviolence, love, and service. This cultivation has to begin with our community through education and dialogue. Mahatma Gandhi was born 152 years ago today in 1869. He changed the lives of millions of people, not only in India, but all over the world. Our great, diverse city of Houston is home to so many wonderful museums. Some focus on art, and some focus on time and history and lessons to be learned. Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston will specifically focus on peace, truth, and nonviolence, and will be based on the life and teachings of Mahatma Gandhi. It began as a vision of a few to bring the Eternal Gandhi Museum from New Delhi to Houston. The journey has required creative thinking and tireless efforts of so many. We indeed have a truly dedicated board of trustees and a renowned advisory board who have guided us along the way to bring this noteworthy project to fruition. The museum will be a 12,300 square foot facility planned by the prominent architectural firm from Houston, RDLR Architects, directed by lead architect Lori Westrick. We have teamed up with a talented firm from Kentucky known as Solid Light. They have craftily designed the interior with innovative multimedia exhibits and truly are creating the heart and soul of this distinguished museum. We have now completed the 75% of the design phase. We have been excited to offer the construction contract to TDK Construction, who specializes in commercial construction since 1993 and has completed more than 400 projects in and around the Houston area. EGMH has been guided from day one by Smithsonian-trained museum consultant Brian Crockett and education consultant Honor Mormon. Eternal Gandhi Museum is an initiative to preserve and continue the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi. It will be the first ever museum dedicated to Mahatma Gandhi in the Americas. The museum's message is a transformative one: Through practice of nonviolent conflict resolution, visitors, especially our youth, can be catalysts for change in their own lives and communities. Our vision is to see that every school-aged student visits EGMH at least once before graduating, so they can be exposed to our mission of reinforcing the universal values of peace, truth, nonviolence, love, and service. With support from each and every one of you, we can establish a new civic asset for Greater Houston. The construction of the museum has started, and we look forward to the grand opening ceremony to take place in the fall of 2022. The project budget is $12.5 million, which does include a $3 million endowment fund. We invite you to join us in this exciting and critical effort. To learn more about the Eternal Gandhi Museum of Houston, please visit our website at www.egmh.org. Now, please enjoy a brief video from the recent groundbreaking ceremony for the museum. Thank you.
We are here today for the groundbreaking ceremony of the Eternal Gandhi Museum, which is an initiative to spread the teachings and message of Mahatma Gandhi. India and United States, as two vibrant democracies having open, multicultural societies and shared values, commonalities in culture, are natural partners. This museum also endeavors to promote educational initiatives, cultural initiatives, people-to-people contact, and deepen the ties between both countries. I wish them all success, and I'm confident that this will further strengthen the relations between the city of Houston, India and United States, and spread the message and teachings of Mahatma Gandhi, which are highly relevant in today's world, globally and across to everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Wani, for sharing more information on the first and the only Gandhi Museum in our continent. Not only is this the only one in the continent, guys, it is located here in Houston, right here in Houston. Seems like the dream is no longer a dream, but a reality. Our next program is a marquee program of the evening. Allow me to introduce to you Keika Kerr. Keika Kerr is an educator and has been a science teacher in KTISD for 17 years. She has been serving the community by bringing live and virtual entertainment and musical shows for more than a decade. She is the founder director of Virtuosi of Performing Arts, an organization which promotes Indian art and culture in USA, and has been organizing charity shows for the community since 2009. She is an active member of the FCCRS Foundation for Children's Cancer and Support, a non-profit organization. The title of the program is Ahinsa, an Effective Tool. Please enjoy.
Republic TV has accessed visuals of the Taliban taken over the Kabul airport after the US withdrew its troops. Let's go across to Crispino, who's reporting from the news.
अच्छा पापा, दुनिया में
give us more
इतना
details
वायलेंस
as to
क्यों होता
what's
है?
happening. We can see that the Taliban is now
बेटे, ये सारी लड़ाई की बुनियाद दो चीजें हैं, ग्रीड एंड पावर, यानी लालच और इख्तिदार।
तो क्या इसके लिए हिंसा जरूरी है? अहिंसा क्या होता है?
हिंसा बुराई का प्रतीक है और अहिंसा अच्छाई का प्रतीक है। परंतु इस दुनिया में कुछ ऐसे देश हैं जो शांति और प्रेम की वजह से जाने जाते हैं, जैसे कि भारत, इंडिया। लेकिन दुनिया में हर जगह ऐसा नहीं होता। भारत, जो कि शांति और प्रेम के लिए मशहूर है, उस मुल्क पे भी हिंसा करने वालों ने कई मर्तबा हमला किया। खासकर अफगानिस्तान के कुछ लुटेरे राजाओं ने भारत जैसे शांतिपूर्वक मुल्क पे एक नहीं बल्कि 17 मर्तबा हमला किया और मुल्क को लूटा। भारत को लूटने वालों में महमूद गजनवी और मोहम्मद गौरी का नाम सबसे ज्यादा मशहूर है, क्योंकि उस जमाने में भारत को सोने की चिड़िया कहा जाता था। उन लुटेरों ने सिर्फ भारत की दौलत ही नहीं लूटी, बल्कि मंदिरों को तोड़ डाला और यादगार इमारतों को बर्बाद कर दिया। और इस सारी हिंसा के पीछे यही 2 वजह थी, ग्रीड एंड पावर, लालच और इख्तदार।
क्या उनके विरोध में कोई खड़ा नहीं हुआ? क्या हमारे देश में कोई बहादुर नहीं थे जो उनसे लड़ सकते थे?
बिल्कुल मेरे बच्चे, हमारे भारत में बहादुर ताकतवर राजा थे और सिपाही भी थे, जैसे पृथ्वीराज चौहान, मेवाड़ के राजा। उन्होंने मोहम्मद गौरी को जबरदस्त जवाब दिया था। कुछ युद्ध इतिहास के पन्नों में सुनहरे शब्दों में दर्ज है, जैसे कि पानीपत की लड़ाई, हल्दी घाटी की जंग, तरेन की जंग। ये सब जंगें हुई भारत में। और केवल पुरुष ही नहीं, हमारे भारत की नारियां भी अपनी आन बान के लिए कई मर्तबा मैदाने जंग में उतरी। किसी नारी ने भारत की धरती के लिए जान दी तो किसी ने भारत की धरती के लिए जान ली। एक वाकया तो बहुत मशहूर है कि अलाउद्दीन खिलजी, जिसने अचानक चित्तौड़ के राजा रतन सिंह को बंदी बना लिया हमला करके। अलाउद्दीन खिलजी को यह भी पता चला कि रतन सिंह की पत्नी पद्मावती अति सुंदर है। उसने रतन सिंह से कहा कि तुम अपनी पत्नी का विवाह मुझसे करवा दो तो मैं तुम्हें आजाद कर दूंगा। परंतु रतन सिंह ने ललकारते हुए इनकार कर दिया और कहा कि मुझसे जंग करो। उधर पद्मावती को जब ये खबर मिली कि उनके पति रतन सिंह को धोखे से गिरफ्तार कर लिया गया है, तो वो महल में बंद हो गईं, तमाम औरतों के साथ, बच्चों के साथ। और यहाँ जंग के मैदान में अलाउद्दीन खिलजी ने रतन सिंह को धोखे से मार दिया। उधर जब पद्मावती को खबर मिली कि अलाउद्दीन खिलजी उसके महल की तरफ पूरी फौज के साथ बढ़ रहा है, तो पद्मावती ने एक अहम निर्णय लिया जो भारतीय नारी की शक्ति को दर्शाता है। उसने अपने साथ सभी औरतों को और बच्चों को लेकर जौहर कर लिया।
पापा, ये जौहर क्या होता है पापा?
जौहर यानी कि औरतें अपनी आबरू बचाने के लिए, खुद को बचाने के लिए, अपने सम्मान के लिए आग का एक दरिया बनाकर उसमें कूद पड़ती हैं, अपनी जान दे देती हैं, लेकिन अपनी आन बान शान नहीं जाने देती। यही है भारतीय नारी की पहचान। उसके बाद एक दौर शुरू हुआ जिसे मुगलों का दौर कहते हैं। मुगल दौर की शुरुआत तैमूर और चंगेज के वंश के बाबर से हुई। जब बाबर ने भारत पे हमला किया, उस वक्त दिल्ली के सुल्तान इब्राहिम लोधी थे। 1526 में बाबर ने इब्राहिम लोधी को शिकस्त देकर हिंदुस्तान पर अपना राज कायम कर लिया और फिर शुरू हुआ मुगल साम्राज्य का एक के बाद एक आने वाले बादशाहों का दौर। बाबर के बाद हुमायूं, फिर हुमायूं के बाद अकबर, जहांगीर, औरंगजेब, और ये सिलसिला खत्म हुआ बहादुर शाह जफर की मौत से, जो ब्रिटिश के द्वारा गिरफ्तार होकर रंगून भेज दिए गए। और फिर भारत में अंग्रेजों का राज शुरू हुआ। और ये राज भी क्यों था? वही ग्रीड एंड पावर। और राज करने के लिए किस चीज की जरूरत पड़ती है? हिंसा। तो हिंसा के जरिया यहां भारत में अंग्रेजों ने हुकूमत करना शुरू कर दिया, जो पूरे 200 साल चला।
क्या उस समय उनके विरोध में कोई खड़ा नहीं हुआ?
बहुत सारे ऐसे क्रांतिकारी हैं जिन्होंने भारत को आजाद करने की कोशिशें की। उस समय भी मर्दों के साथ औरतों ने भी जंग आजादी में हिस्सा लिया। ब्रिटिश एम्पायर के खिलाफ रानी लक्ष्मीबाई भी जंग में उतरी, जिन्हें सारी दुनिया झांसी की रानी भी कहती है। और कहते हैं खूब लड़ी मर्दानी हो तो झांसी वाली रानी थी। समय बीत रहा था, अंग्रेजों का जुल्म भारतवासियों पे बढ़ता ही जा रहा था। और जैसे जैसे जुल्म बढ़ रहा था, भारतीयों की तरफ से बगावत भी बढ़ रही थी। नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस, खुदीराम, चंद्रशेखर आजाद, राजगुरु, सुखदेव और भगत सिंह जैसे क्रांतिकारियों ने अंग्रेजों को उनकी भाषा में जवाब देने का निर्णय लिया और अपने अपने तरीके से अंग्रेज बड़े बड़े अफसरों को इन क्रांतिकारियों ने सबक सिखाया। लेकिन अंग्रेज बहुत ज्यादा ताकतवर थे। भारत को आजादी नहीं मिली। यहां तक कि सुखदेव, राजगुरु और भगत सिंह को फांसी की सजा दे दी गई।
कौन सा देश चला, कौन सा देश चला, कौन सा देश चला, कौन सा देश चला। टूटा पत्ता शाख से तूफानों से मिला, जाना था किसी और को कौन से छोड़ चला। अंबर हारा टूटा तारा दरियाओं से मिला, कौन सा देश चला।
मेघाचा नाद तू
मुस्कान अंगारों से मिला, झूठा आंसू आँख से मिट्टी में मिला, तप गई माटी सुलगा अंबर चारों ओर जला, कौन सा देश चला।
तो क्या हिंसा का जवाब सिर्फ हिंसा ही है?
नहीं बेटे, इस दुनिया में कुछ ऐसे इंसानों ने भी जन्म लिया जिन्होंने अहिंसा के पथ पर चलकर हिंसा को हराया, किसी ने बोलकर, किसी ने लिखकर। बरसों पहले गौतम बुद्ध ने शांति और प्रेम के प्रचार के लिए राजपाट का त्याग किया, जबकि वो राजकुमार थे। लियो टॉल्स्टॉय, एक रशियन राइटर, उन्होंने अपनी किताब के माध्यम से शांति को आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश की। उन्होंने 1908 में महात्मा गांधी जी को एक पत्र लिखा और कहा कि वो ब्रिटिश सरकार से अहिंसा के साथ वार्तालाप करें। अब भाई, तुम्हें मैं इतनी सारी बातें बता चुका हूं, तो उस महान आत्मा की बात भी बताऊं जिन्हें हम सारे लोग मोहनदास करमचंद गांधी कहते हैं, जिनका जन्म एक हिंदू परिवार में हुआ था। बचपन से ही उनकी मां ने उन्हें अहिंसा का पाठ पढ़ाया और बताया कि सनातन धर्म, बुद्धिज्म, जैनिज्म ये शांति और अहिंसा के प्रतीक माने जाने वाले धर्म हैं। बस उसी राह पे बचपन से ही गांधी जी का जहन चलने लगा और उन्होंने कहा कि अगर हम हिंसा के साथ हैं तो हमें अपने दुश्मन से भी प्रेम करना होगा।
तो क्या अहिंसा का मतलब डर जाना, भाग जाना या जुल्म के आगे सर झुकाना?
अहिंसा का मतलब होता है सबसे प्यार करो, सबसे स्नेह करो। यही गांधी जी कहते थे।
अगर हम अहिंसा के साथ हैं तो हमें अपने दुश्मनों से भी प्रेम करना होगा।
ये कैसे हो सकता है? पापा, क्या अहिंसा हिंसा से ज्यादा असरदार होता है? गांधी जी ने कौन सा मेथड यूज किया? क्या आप मुझे समझाएंगे?
गांधी जी हिंसा के खिलाफ थे। कभी भी उनके मन में किसी के प्रति क्रोध का नहीं आया विचार। हाथ में लाठी रखते थे लेकिन कभी किसी पे नहीं किया वार। वो अपनी तरह से हिंसा का विरोध करते थे, जैसे कि सत्याग्रह, शांतिपूर्वक एहतजाज, नमक आंदोलन कि हम अंग्रेजों का नमक भी नहीं खाएंगे, हम उनके बनाए हुए कपड़े नहीं पहनेंगे, हम उनकी चीजों का बहिष्कार करेंगे। तुम अगर हमारे एक गाल पर थप्पड़ मारोगे तो हम अपना दूसरा गाल भी आगे कर देंगे। लो मार लो, लेकिन हम तुम्हारी गलत बात नहीं मानेंगे। और नतीजा ये निकला कि 1947 ईस्वी में 15 अगस्त वो हमारा भारत आजाद हो गया। अंग्रेज वापस चले गए।
संत तूने कर दिया कमाल। दे दी हमें आजादी बिना खड़ग बिना ढाल, साबरमती के संत तूने कर दिया कमाल।
क्या आज के समय में अहिंसा नीति को कोई नहीं मानता?
हाँ मेरे बेटे, गांधी जी से पहले अहिंसा के विरोध में इजिप्ट भी खड़ा हो गया था। ब्रिटिश सरकार को चुनौती देते हुए 1919 में उसने आवाज उठाई। रिचर्ड ग्रेग,
जो एक अमेरिकी एक्टिविस्ट थे,
उन्होंने 1940 में महात्मा गांधी जी से मुलाकात की और 7 महीने तक उनके आश्रम में रहे। मशहूर स्पेनिश आर्टिस्ट पैब्लो पिकासो ने पेंटिंग के जरिए अहिंसा को गलत बताया।
उस पेंटिंग का नाम है हॉरर ऑफ वॉर,
और वो पूरी दुनिया में जो लोग शांति पसंद हैं, प्रेम से रहना चाहते हैं, उन्हें बहुत पसंद है। और अब तक पूरी दुनिया में वो पेंटिंग पावरफुल एंटी वॉर सिंबल माना जाता है। और भी मिसालें हैं इस धरती के अलग अलग देशों की, जहां हिंसा के खिलाफ अहिंसा के माध्यम से तहरीकें चलाई गईं। और ऐसे महान लोग हुए जो आज भी अपने काम के जरिया इतिहास में अमर हैं। 1955 से लेकर 1968 तक मार्टिन लूथर किंग जूनियर अहिंसा के अलग अलग तरीका इस्तेमाल करते रहे। ये यूएसए का सिविल राइट्स मूवमेंट था, वोटिंग के अधिकार के लिए। 1959 में मार्टिन लूथर किंग जूनियर ने भारत आकर यहाँ से अहिंसा को सीखा, जाना और समझा। और भारत के इतिहास से प्रभावित होकर उसने कहा कि अहिंसा का जीता जागता प्रतीक और प्रबल देश कोई है तो वो है भारत। जमीला राकिब एक अफगानिस्तानी महिला और एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर हैं अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन इंस्टीट्यूशन की। वो भी इन्हीं उसूलों पे अमल करती हैं और कहती हैं अहिंसा के माध्यम से हिंसा की ताकत को खत्म करना एक आसान तरीका है। बस आप अपने मकाम पर, अपनी सोच पर अटल रहें और उन चीजों का बहिष्कार करें जो आपके खिलाफ इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। ये सारी दुनिया के लिए और हमारे लिए भी है कि हम इस पे अमल करें।
सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सस्यश्यामलां शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनीं पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनीं शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनीं पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनीं सुहासिनीं सुमधुरभाषिणीं सुखदां वरदां मातरम्
दिलों में खलिश है निकालो इसे, ये नफरत बुरी है न पालो इसे, ना इसकी ना उसकी ना तेरी ना मेरी, ये सबकी है दुनिया, बचा लो इसे, ये सबकी है दुनिया, बचा लो इसे।
Thank you, Keiko Carr. That was beautiful. A round of applause for Keiko Carr and her beautiful story. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Our next speaker does not need any introduction. Every Houstonian is proud to have him as their mayor. So for those few that don't know him, please welcome Mayor Sylvester Turner, elected in December 2015 and overwhelmingly re-elected in December 2019. Sylvester Turner is serving his second four-year term. He's Houston's 62nd mayor. Since taking office, Mayor Turner has expertly managed significant challenges facing the nation's fourth largest city, including budget deficits, homelessness, and natural disasters such as Hurricane Harvey. He's currently leading Houston's response to the COVID-19 global pandemic. Amid national unrest and calls for improving community and police relations, the mayor signed an executive order restricting the use of force and created a task force on policing reforms. Please welcome Mayor Turner.
Jai Swami Narun. I'm Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner. I am honored to join you for this year's 1000 Lights for Peace 2021 virtual celebration. One of my favorite things about living in Houston is that we can all come together to celebrate and learn about each other's cultures. It speaks to the openness and respect we have for each other. On the auspicious occasion of Mahatma Gandhi's birthday, I encourage everyone to remember his teachings of peaceful protest and remember his words, "You must be the change you want to see in the world." Those words have guided millions of people around the globe and continue to resonate. In Gandhi's name, let us reflect on our obligations to our fellow human beings, particularly those who are less fortunate than we are, and commit to a renewed sense of purpose.
Thank you, Mayor, for your words of wisdom. You are an amazing role model for Houstonians and a beacon of peace.
Message from our beloved Congressman, Mr. Al Green. Mr. Al Green is an American lawyer and politician. Green has served in Congress as the representative for Texas's 9th Congressional District since 2005. The 9th District includes most of southwestern Houston, part of Fort Bend County, and most of Missouri City. Green is also a member of the Democratic Party. Please welcome Congressman Al Green.
Namaste. I'm your Congressman Al Green, and I'm proud to be a part of this program wherein we will honor the Honorable Mahatma Gandhi. As you know, he has had an impact on the world. His one comment alone has made a difference in the lives of many people when he indicated that we have to be the change that we seek. He has inspired us to make change not only for ourselves, but for others and indirectly for the entire world. This event is one that takes place annually here in Houston, Texas. And in Houston, Texas, we celebrate our diversity. Our diversity includes the community that celebrates the life and legacy of Gandhi. I'm so honored to be with you, and I wish you the very best on this occasion.
Thank you, Mr. Al Green, for your wonderful message.
Dance of Asian America promotes and preserves the rich cultural heritage of China through authentic Chinese dance. Dance of Asian America reaches over 50,000 people annually through over 50 free city-wide performances, educational programs for schools and youths, and community events. DAA Dance Academy has over 35 years of experience in training amazing young dancers in ballet, modern, jazz, and Chinese dances for kids ages 3 and up. Please welcome the Dance of Asian America School.
Mahajan 下溜溜的大哥，看上溜溜的你哟，月亮弯弯，看上溜溜的你哟。时间的女子，任我爱哟；时间的男子，任我求哟。月亮弯弯，任我爱哟；任我爱哟。月亮弯弯，任你求哟。任我求哟。
Thank you, Dance of Asian America, for that grand celebration. What an amazing performance. Would you not agree? Earlier in the program, we heard age 10 and under group's speech contest winner. It is now time to listen to the winner of age 11 and up group's winner. The topic for the contest was, what would Gandhi have done today in the pandemic? Please join me in welcoming our 2021 age 11 and up winner.
COVID. It's been scary, hasn't it? The hardship is increasing and fear and anger has spread globally, like the virus itself. This misery has changed the world forever. Who could possibly help us in this dire situation? I believe that person is a visionary thinker, a strong leader, and a man of hope and courage, Mahatma Gandhi. Namaste. My name is Kushi, and today I'll be talking about what Gandhi would have done in the present pandemic. I believe his plan would consist of 3 major steps, tackling the main obstacles of the pandemic. Firstly, he'd remove our fear. He once said, more people die of the fear of disease than of the disease itself. COVID is serious, but it's our fear that has obstructed us from thinking clearly and making rational choices. Just as Gandhi advised the Indians to erase their fears of the British, I believe he'd tell us to do the same so we can solve the situations at hand. Next, he'd take care of the ill. There are times when hospitals couldn't manage the surge in rising cases. If he were present, he'd use his interests in health and hygiene to nurse patients just as he did in his life. He would remind us of safety guidelines such as social distancing and mask wearing, and suggest new habits for us to practice to prevent the spread of the virus. Lastly, he'd helped restore unity. We're constantly hearing the quote, "We're all in this together," but are we really? People are accusing each other for the spread of COVID when no one is at fault. Gandhiji was dedicated to reforming unity and harmony. He would make people realize that fighting amongst each other will only make a situation worse. But working together will bring us one step closer to a solution. Gandhi would unite us as a world, make us fearless and thriving, and finally defeat the pandemic. But sadly, it's impossible for him to physically be present. However, we can keep him in our hearts, rekindle the light of his knowledge by acting on what he would have done, and carry his legacy on for the future generations. He may not be there to see it happen, but I can assure you, he'd be proud of all of us. Thank you.
Can you believe this was a high school student? Watch out when they graduate from college. Thank you for that fantastic speech. Let's give them a round of applause.
Greetings. My name is Gayatri Kapoor and I'm a Be The Match representative. Be The Match is a non-profit organization under the umbrella of National Marrow Donor Program. It is committed to help blood cancer and blood disorder patients in need of a marrow or blood stem cell transplant. I'm going to share a beautiful story of a child who has received this transplant and who loves to brag about his last name, Gandhi. Rishi Gandhi was born with beta thalassemia and needed blood transfusions to survive and one marrow transplant for a cure. His doctors at Texas Children's searched for a donor for 10 years and found a matching donor last year, and Rishi received the transplant. He's recovering so well that within 2 months probably he will go back to school. And his donor resumed to his normal life very quickly. Just like Rishi, there are thousands of other patients who are still waiting for a matching donor. Be The Match maintains database of millions. Still, finding a matching donor is a big challenge because patients have a better chance to match someone who shares their ethnicity, and people of color have low representation in Be The Match registry. And on top of it, 1 in 100 or thousands match. If you are between the age of 18 and 44, you have the power to give cure. And all you need to do is get tested, order your swab kit online, text CURE, C-U-R-E, to 61474 to order your free swab kit. For more information, give me a call at 281-780-1379. Thank you.
It is time for the most important part of this program, the award ceremony for the winners of Mahatma Gandhi Week 2021 contests. The winners have been patiently waiting for this moment. Here is the list of all our winners of the Mahatma Gandhi Week 2021 contest. Congratulations to all our winners. thank you so much for sharing this evening with us. This has truly been a wonderful event. I hope you have been rejoicing along with the performers as well as enjoying the speeches. We would like to thank all of those who volunteered their time to help with this event. I would also like to thank the prestigious guests and their speeches. Congratulations to all the participants in our contest and our performances, and you especially, our audience. We would like to thank the Eternal Gandhi Museum Houston for organizing this event and to our production crew for filming this event. And in the immortal words of Gandhi, the future depends on what we do in the present. This is Rajan Chawla signing off. I will see you next year. At the end of the program, credits will run for the names of all the volunteers who made all of this possible and have made it possible every year for the past 15 years. And now I'd like to introduce to you Reverend Michael Gott, Senior Pastor at Unity of Houston, who will present to you Imagine by John Lennon. Join him in singing and lighting a candle as your pledge to resolve conflicts non-violently in your life. Reverend Michael Gott has been well known in the world of New Thought spirituality for over 20 years. First, as a musician and recording artist, and in the last decade as a teacher, minister, and spiritual leader. He has received numerous honors and awards, including a doctorate from the Centers for Spiritual Living for his contribution to the field of contemporary spiritual music. He is known for his passion for teaching unity principles and the emotional impact of his speaking. He has deep love and appreciation for the power of spiritual community. He says, "Nothing is more inspiring to me than to see someone step out of a limiting idea and into possibility." Please welcome Reverend Michael Gott.
Imagine we're in heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Just imagine the world will live as one. Just imagine. Imagine no possession. this world will live as one. Just imagine we are one. Just imagine we are one. Just imagine.
Earlier we heard Smriti Srivastava from Swar Sangam School of Music. Please welcome again Ms. Srivastava, who will be performing a rendition of Jyot Se Jyot.